Hi, in this video, I'm going to walk you through creating automated Turo messages, which are a huge time saver. It's a feature that Turo released, I believe, in the beginning of 2023, which lets you create templates for frequently used messages and schedule to send them at key communication points, such as when a guest books, starts, or ends their trip. So for example, once a guest books, instead of sending them a manual message with all of the necessary information or having to respond to the numerous inevitable guest questions, you can create a template that sends an automated, personalized message to the guest with all of the necessary information. Here's how to do it. And by the way, I will include a link in the description to all of my templates in case you want to just copy and paste them. So while at the Turo site, you're going to click on Inbox, then on Scheduled Messages. Now we'll click on Create New Template. So in this example, we're going to create a message that will go out one day after the trip ended, asking the guest to please leave a review. The first field is the template name, which is where we're going to give it a descriptive name. In this case, we'll say Post-Trip Review Reminder. In the second row is where we will tell it when to be triggered. So you will choose an event, a time, and then whether before or after that. In this case, we will select trip finish, then one day, then after. So the message will go out one day after the trip finished. In the next row, we will select the type of trip. In this case, the same message can actually go out to all guests. So we select apply to all trips. The next section is where we will enter the message we want sent. So you will type the message you want sent to the guest. Then for any customized information, such as the guest's name or the car they rented, you will use the variables available from Turo. And you can see what those are by clicking on this link to the right. So you can either type your own message, and whenever you want to insert a variable, type the @ symbol and then select the variable from the list. Or if you want to use one of my templates, then simply copy and paste it in, then make any changes you'd like, and then replace all of the variable placeholders, which are the capitalized words, with the necessary variables by double-clicking to select the entire word, then typing the @ symbol, and then selecting the desired variable. Make sure to add or remove any spaces as needed. The next section is where we will select which listings this template will apply to. Since it does not have any delivery or car-specific information, then it can apply to all listings. Otherwise, you will select the appropriate one. Lastly, you should probably review the entire thing and proofread the message one last time. Once done, we'll click on Create Template to save it. Now you can see the template we just created in our templates list along with all of the others. And for each, it tells you the set schedule. So for example, this one gets sent out to the guest immediately upon their booking. You can also see how many listings it affects. So this one affects one listing, and you can also deactivate it here if you want to turn it off instead of deleting it. Also, if you click on schedule, you can see all of the upcoming scheduled messages. In my case, you only see the end messages as well as the review message we just created. And this is because all of the booking messages have already gone out to all of these guests. You can also see the dates that each are set to go out. In the status column, you can choose to send the message now, skip the message, or skip all remaining messages for the booking. So before we go into each of mine, let me explain how I've structured them. So I have automatic messages that go out to the guests as soon as they book, giving them all of the information they need to check into the car. Then another message that goes out the day before the end of the trip, giving them information on returning the car and checking out. Of course, in your case, these will all depend on what types of deliveries you offer. So in order to provide excellent customer service and to reduce the amount of questions I get from guests, I provide very specific information in my messages, and I even customize them based on their delivery type. And so because of that and Turo's current capabilities, I've created additional templates, one for each delivery type. Instead of having just one booked and one end template, I have further broken them down depending on their delivery type. So one if they're booking at airports, one if they're booking at the home location, and then another if they book at a custom location. Then you should further break it down if you want to include car-specific information. So let's say, for example, that you have a Tesla, and so you'd like to add some general information for a guest who's not familiar with Teslas, maybe even a link to a YouTube video. In that case, you're going to create a separate Tesla booked and end template that will go out whenever one of your Teslas are booked. So let's start looking through all of mine. First, we're going to take a look at the booked template for airport delivery. The first field you see here is the template name, which is going to be something descriptive. In this case, I called it booked airport. The second row is where we will tell it when to be triggered. So you will choose an event, a time, and then whether before or after that. So in this case, in the first field, I selected when a trip is booked. For the second field, I selected to send it immediately. And for the third field, I chose after, since obviously before wouldn't make sense, and thus you can see that it's even grayed out. So this is going to send this message immediately after the trip is booked. Now for the third row, here is where we will select the type of trip. In this case, it's an airport trip, so I selected apply to trips with airport delivery only. The next area is where we will enter the message we want sent. So again, because this is the message that I send when a guest books and wants the car delivered to the airport, one of the first things I include is a request for their flight information. And this provides a few things. It lets me know where to park the car so it's closest to their terminal, but it also lets me verify that the trip times that they've chosen are appropriate. Now, you might say, well, that's their problem if they picked the wrong time. And while you will be right, you have to realize that it most likely will become a stress on you. So imagine they book their car for 5 p.m. The flight actually arrives at 2 p.m., which means that you will most likely be delivering the car around like 3 or 4, which in turn means that they could be waiting for their car anywhere between, say, 45 minutes to 2 hours. Again, not your fault. However, it's almost guaranteed that they will call you to see how much sooner, if possible, you can deliver the car. And so then, as a good business owner, you will be rushing to try to accommodate the guest as much as possible, which means you may be rushing to get the car cleaned, then rushing in traffic, all of which will definitely create a lot of unnecessary stress. Again, this is not a huge thing, and it's actually something that if you decide to grow your fleet, you probably won't be able to keep doing. But while you're able to, I suggest you try to. The next thing I include is a sentence where it states the car they booked, the chosen delivery location, and the start dates and times, so that if anything happens to be wrong, they can hopefully catch it here. I then include directions on how to locate the car and how to check in. This includes things like checking the location on the app and where the keys are located. I also add information regarding the airport parking, since Turo has some rules around this, and I will include a link for that in the description. If you're curious about the specifics of any of these instructions, please leave a comment letting me know and I will make a video on it. Next, I include any important reminders, such as the no smoking policy, the gas requirement, etc. And finally, I list any tips, which should include answers to commonly asked questions, along with any relevant links if you'd like. This is also where I would include any car-specific tips. Although remember, if these only apply to certain cars, then you would make a separate template for each of those cars. Now, I just want to add one thing. The reason why I send the initial message upon booking rather than right before the start of the trip is because most guests, especially when the booking is automatically approved or accepted, will be looking for confirmation from me reassuring them that they're good to go. And so they will usually send you an initial message saying hello and also asking for the necessary pickup information. And so to give them that peace of mind, plus to get the information that I need, but also to avoid having to manually respond to these initial questions as well as any follow-up questions, I simply beat them to it and have it go out automatically as soon as they book. Now, we'll look at the template for the message that goes out before the trip ends on airport bookings. Again, the first section is the name, which I called End Airport. In the schedule section, it's set to trigger 1 day before the trip ends. In the trip type section, it's set to applies to trips with airport delivery only. And finally, in the message, I provide information about returning the car. So things like where to park, how to check out, where to leave the keys, how to lock the car, etc. Now, the other templates will all be mostly the same. The only parts that will differ are the trip type and maybe the message. For the custom templates, which is for bookings with custom delivery locations, which means the guest will provide you with a specific address to deliver the car to. And again, you may choose to not offer this. You will change the trip type to apply to trips with custom delivery only. And the message will be very similar to the template we just saw, except you will replace any airport information with the custom delivery information. For the home templates, which is for bookings with no delivery, which means the guest will pick up the car at your set location, you will change the trip type to apply to trips with no delivery. And again, you will tweak the message to be relevant to picking up the car. So that's it. You should now be ready to set yours up. If you have any questions, please ask away in the comments. Or if you have any suggestions or ideas, please share those too. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And one more thing, if you're still here, please let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in a Turo Q&A live stream where we can discuss all things Turo and then maybe even review some of your profiles. Well, thanks and good luck.